Hey there, coinmetallurgist here. Have a few coin purchases to show you here. Most of this was not garage sale purchases, but Craigslist listings that I had purchased from people. Some pretty fun stuff here I'll show you. These four cent coins I did get from a garage sale. Let me show you those here. See if I can get them in good focus. We have a 1910S, which I need for my Lincoln set folder collection. A 1931S, very happy about that coin. We have a 1807 large cent, very good 10. There's a graded by Annex. It's got the comet variety. It's got a die crack right there, which is the comet. It is corroded, which does hinder its value a little bit, but it's still a very valuable coin. I'm very pleased with this purchase. And the one last one here is a Lincoln cent 1909S and VDB. Now I took this coin over to Annex because it's fairly close to where I live, about half an hour away, to get it authenticated and graded. And they said that it is authentically 1909S, however, that the VDB here was added on. Now, you know, they are experts, you know, they look at coins like this all the time. And what they said is that the VDB here is too perfect, like it's almost typed on there, whereas the actual one, the D and the B, are at slight angles. So that was a bust. Still a very neat coin, probably the only 1909S VDB I'll ever have because the authentic one is so expensive. Was really excited about that coin and bummed out to find out that it wasn't real. Got a bunch of proof and uncirculated sets here. Two of them missing their cases, which is a bummer because that's almost half their value. These things are worth about $6 a piece. 1984, 1983, 1981, I'm not going to pull all of these out for you. I'll just go through the years. 1982, two 2002s, a 91, 1990, 89, 87, 85, and a little bit out of order, there's the 1988. So I got a pretty good deal for these. You know, like I said, they're probably worth about $6 a piece. And then uncirculated sets from 78, 79, and 1969. The 1969 does have a 40% silver Kennedy in it, so that adds to its value a little bit. You know, just uncirculated sets, nothing special here. Pretty happy with that, with all those. All of those I already have in my collection, so it wasn't anything adding to my collection, but kind of just pretty good deal, so I bought them from the guy. Paid quite a bit of money for all this silver right here. So I paid just about spot price for all of this. So we have 25, 40% Kennedy half dollars. So those are Kennedy half dollars from 1965 to 1970, and they contain 40% silver. I think right now they're worth a little over $2.50 in silver value. None of them are in like impeccable, amazing condition, you know, just pretty standard from what I've seen. And with those, I got 191, it turned out to be war nickels. There were a few of the rare dates. I think there were 6 1944 S's, and there were, I think, 3 1943 D's. Now, these were just in a Ziploc bag, and I went through and I put them all in these rolls by year. You know, they're pretty typical condition of what I've seen of war nickels. These contain 35% silver. These were produced during World War II when they needed the nickel during the war. So paid pretty much spot price for the nickels and for the Kennedy halves, and I paid a little bit more for the peace dollars. And he threw in 3 dimes just because he wasn't sure that the count was correct on the war nickels. There's actually one more than he said there was going to be, so that was just kind of an extra bonus. These aren't the exact ones. I had put them away and I didn't remember to pull them out. Or so it was an 1918 and a 1919, and then a 1901 Barber. And then I got, these are the 6 peace dollars that I did get with this. I paid just over spot for these, which is incredible for peace dollars, and Morgan dollars usually have a much higher premium. But also, spot went up, you know, since the couple days since I bought these, so I actually paid almost exactly spot for everything. So 3 1923s that are in a pretty good condition, and in fact I need a 1923 in my folder, so this is the one that I'm adding into my folder. And then we have a 1925, a 1924, and it's got a hole in it, but a 1934. 1934 is a little bit less common date for the peace dollars. I think this one probably would have been worth, you know, maybe $35 if it didn't have that hole in it. But I do need this one for my book as well, and I don't mind terribly that it has a hole in it, at least until I, you know, come across one without a hole. So 2 of those are going into my coin folder, and the rest are just for silver. So, you know, just some silver coins here to add to my collection, and add to just kind of, I would say that these are more as an investment, whereas these coins are more for my collection. But I hope you enjoyed this video. There's some great coins out there to be had. I love coin collecting. I hope you enjoy it as well. If you like this video, please like it down below and subscribe to my channel. Thanks.